Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it, come on, man. Yeah, let's go, let's do it!
Way to get it, Capella.
Hey, shut up! Get it! Hey, come on.
Beat you, baby. Hey, good boy.
Hit the drop, man, keep shooting. Hey, keep shooting. Hey, that's all
Let's
right, man.
go.
Keep shooting. Hey, don't worry about it. Keep shooting. Hey.
Hey, beat the ball, huh?
Hey. You got it. Get that. Keep shooting, baby. Turn it up. That's all you. Hit a drop, man. Keep shooting.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Started, man. Let's get started. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Hey, you can't guard me. I got ball. Give me that. Wow.
Shut up. Get board.
Focus.
Come on. Hey, hit me up.
Good to know that you understand there's more to this game than offense. Let's work on that defense today.
You got it. Come on.
Pick. No, no, no. He's got the ball. Switch. Hey, I'll see you later.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, good rebound, DA.
Hey, he can ball, huh? Started, man. Let's get started. Hey, see you later, man.
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA 2K23. What do you think of the game thus far?
I'm just happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience. I'm happy to be here.
The first time we talked to you was in 2019. You were just drafted. You were in the game for the first time. How has your life changed since then?
Actually, I'm better on the game now. I'm better in real life. I'm better on the game.
Okay, better in all aspects.
Exactly, for sure. I got a daughter now, so things are good, you know?
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Coming up next, the Hawks taking on the Magic. For Atlanta, winning 7 of their last 10. And they aren't done. Fueled up and ready to charge forward toward another win here in this one. Magic Hawks coming up on 2K Sports. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Thank you so much, Kevin. The Hawks have accumulated a depth of talent. Trae Young says we've got a lot of weapons. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I get to play with all these guys that have different talents, and it opens things up for me, so I'm just having fun. Back to you guys.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
A look at the Magic starting group. Guard set is Fultz and Suggs. Wagner is out there with Carter. And it's Bamba in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Collins. Knocks it loose, and Young kicks to Collins. The kick out to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Over Fultz. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. And the pass to Wagner. To the paint. Here's Suggs. That one, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
In the corner, it's Capella. Back to Young. From deep three-point range, and Bamba pulls it down. Here's Wagner. Trying to get open is Carter. And it's Wagner missing. Atlanta with the ball.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Fultz looking around. And no good that time. Collins with some nice D. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young outside. Pass to Hunter. That one goes in.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Fultz. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
Now think back to the 2017 draft, guys. Some were surprised to see Markelle Fultz be the first pick. And when you think back on that draft, there's certainly a lot of what ifs.
And so Fultz nails them both. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Up top, Capella. Shoots over Bamba. And too long on the shot.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And Carter has it in the corner. Back to Wagner. Pass to Fultz. Fires the three. The shot No good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I'll tell you, overtime games usually are special, and this one qualified for that. But both teams absolutely gassed at the end.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancing. Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Bamba. Wagner comes in for Wendell Carter. Isaac's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Now here's Anthony. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And it goes down 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Wright. 5 on the clock. Gallinari against Isaac. And it's Gallinari missing. Orlando trailing here. Isaac outside. Inside. Here's Lopez over MP. Lopez. It's good. This game is all even.
You know, hats off to him for staying active inside. Lopez just creating his own offense.
Right, left side. Here's MP. Good, nice job down low. Orlando, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Pass to Isaac. Now here's Anthony. To the middle. Here's Wagner. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner. And boy, what touch from the big man.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Right, the pass to Okongwu. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Orlando ball. Coming under the ball for your Hawks. Corky Dang.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Tie game in Atlanta. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Okongwu is out there with Jang. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but You know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Here's Isaac. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. With the drive, here's Jang. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is, to me, where Zhang is really starting to improve, making moves inside that force the defender's hand.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
That free throw, good from Zhang.
Now, this is a guy who was 63% from the free throw line his first year. As Zhang now has transformed himself into a very good free throw shooter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Collins checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Gallinari. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for DeLon Wright. And Zhang drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And that one drops for him. Suggs has got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. And there's the pass to Bamba. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 4-point Magic lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Anthony, the pass to Bamba. And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Anthony kicks to Wagner. Back to Anthony. 4 on the clock. Bamba trying to break free. Anthony's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, his dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
To the inside. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Anthony against Young. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Anthony's shot is off.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Outside Anthony. Lets it go with the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Anthony's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
It's Young on the wing, defended by Carter. Young, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Now, Suggs. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Out to the right wing. Here's Wagner. That one off the back iron and out. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic lead by 3. 2. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Cole Anthony.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Orlando, guard set is Fultz and Suggs. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw.
Well, Mo Bamba is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? The size combined with the shooting ability.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. And it's sent back by Carter. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Suggs kicks to Fultz. Passes it to Wagner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Wagner's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Young drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Fultz against Young. Now, here's Wagner. Not a lot of room. And it's Suggs missing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic leading by 5. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Suggs. No good from outside. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Corky Dangs checked in for Capella, and MP subbed in for Collins. The Magic also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Bamba. Wagner comes in for Carter, and it's Jonathan Isaac in for Wagner. Suggs with the ball. He's against Chang, and that one is good from Suggs.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Dishes it to MP. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Bogdanovich.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Suggs passes to Lopez. Trying his what from deep. And it's Suggs missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And the basket is good. Now just a 1-point Magic lead.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
On the wing, Isaac. Back to Fultz. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists now in this one. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Hands your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
For a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Corky Dang. Alinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Wright in for Young. And a switcher also for Orlando. Anthony's checked in for Suggs. They get it back. Gallinari inside the three-point line. And they'll get another chance. The kick out to Wright. Floats one, and it's in there.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Anthony looking it over. Here's Isaac. Rebound by the Hawks.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
For the tie. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? Shoot two.
First one falls for him. That one drops. He ties it up. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. It's Anthony with the drive, and he gets the bucket. Anthony's got 11 points.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Back to Wright. Into the lane. And the layup's good off the glass. Wright's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Kicks to Gallinari. They get the rebound. Collins. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks on top as they end the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Herter in at the 2. So that's the Hawks 5. The Magic trail by 4. Anthony finds Wagner. Outside Anthony. Back to Wagner. Shoots. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
So the wing on the left. The dish now to Bamba. Over Collins. Bamba's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 4. Bobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Anthony. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Gallinari down low. Guarded by Fultz. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Young's checked in for Kevin Herter. The Magic trail by 6. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. The pass to Carter. Over Collins. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Wright looking around. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. Capella trying to free himself up. And Wright throws it down.
Really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
So for the Hawks, Hunter comes in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in for DeLon Wright. And the Magic making a change here as well. Suggs, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Orlando's coach talk to his team. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Thanks, David. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Pass to Wagner. Buries it down low.
Wagner.
The Hawks leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth. The 11-footer. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Wagner passes to Bamba. Carter kicks to Suggs. Passes it to Wagner. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Suggs has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Pass to Fultz. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Bamba passes to Carter. Here's Wagner. Off target from outside. The Hawks leading by 8. Outside, Bogdanovich. Capella bounce pass. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Now Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now, here's Wagner. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Bogdanovich against Fultz. 6 to shoot. Wagner passes to Fultz. Here's Suggs. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Yeah, MP saying all the right things in public. What did you expect? That's what he's supposed to say. But I'm hearing he wants out. That's right. He wants to be traded. The coach doesn't like him. He doesn't like the coach. So it's no surprise, really. Plus, he's spoiled. He's used to getting whatever he wants just because people know his face. But it doesn't work like that in the NBA. You got to earn your respect here. If MP thinks a change of scenery is going to solve all his problems, he got another thing coming to him. He's got to learn to respect the game. The basketball gods are what they call them. There's no shortcuts in this league. Doesn't matter how famous you are off the court.
Yeah. Yeah. The vibes are. Little shovels and a couple friends. PlayStation, then some M&Ms. New work, more money than a vacation. You work hard and play hard. I gotta make it make sense. Gotta make arrangements for my young borns. A one baby daddy situation was the old norm. These lot just wanna swipe right and watch. And I'm just trying to build a legacy. Okay, now what to Lex some more? My mum ain't raised no. My mother had me in some corduroy and some Nike kicks. My father had me on the keyboard at the age of 6. My sister influenced a certain love I have for hits. My brother likewise and hooked me up with plenty lines. Looking back at it, he probably was. In certain places, they're just calling that getting by. We're getting by, you either entertain or 9 to 5. It didn't matter when we're quarantined. It didn't matter when we're broke. I had to take a little second, man. I took a second, then I